Bryan Chapman Memorial Ride 2023.
Good morning. And welcome to the Bryan Chapman Memorial Ride, 600-kilometer audax, taking in the length of Wales twice. We've just set off from Chepstow down in Gwent by the Severn Bridge. I left at 6 o'clock this morning, but there's loads of riders in the field today. Some left at 4, some left at 5. When I see the sunrise tomorrow, I hope it's going to be from, well, it should be somewhere in North or Mid Wales, I guess, because this is going to be an extremely long bike ride. Just coming through Crickhowell, and this feels like it's probably just the very beginning of the warm-up. Out of Crickhowell, up and over towards Talgarth, heading for Builth, Wales. Somewhere over the other side of that hill, actually quite a lot further. It's a fantastic climb, some of you might know, up to a tiny place called Capel y Ffyn, one of my favourite roads, favourite climbs of all time. From Abergavenny up to Capel y Ffyn and down to Hay on Wye. But we're not doing that one today. We're going up to Builth and across Mid Wales up towards Mount Llancliffe and on to Snowdonia. So there's 167 riders in the field, I learn, because I just stopped and got my card stamped at the first control at Bronchless at the Honey Cafe with a lovely wisteria. There was a little bit of rain last night and the air feels kind of fresh and clean. Smelt of wild garlic as we set off. There's a good chunk of the YouTube long distance cycling community, you know, the UK branch, are here today, because I think I saw the back of Saddle Sore Paul just leaving the start as I was arriving. Hello Paul, if that was you, I think it was. And I'm guessing Adam Watkins is here somewhere, probably miles up in front of me. You know, I was in Scotland last weekend and I got lucky with the weather there. Can't believe it's happening twice in a row. It's the big climb coming up out of Llanidloes, where they had control number 2. Still the same climb. It's big. I was in Scotland last weekend, did 500 odd kilometres over the weekend, and begun thinking that, because I thought having a week off, and I haven't been on the bike since, I thought having a week off would give me enough time to recover. I'm not quite so sure. I've been feeling just a little bit sluggish all morning. Like nothing disastrous, just not at my best. And I don't like that thoughts like that are creeping in so early. It's not good, it's not a good sign. But reminding myself it's not a race. As long as I get round, keep going. It's more about reducing the stopping time than you can't speed up the speed you ride at, not on a ride like this. Woo! It doesn't work like that. That was cool. Just climbing the hill up to King's Youth Hostel outside Dalgackley control point. It's also going to be a spot where we can sleep later on as we come back this way too. Hi. Coming up to Barmouth Bridge. So we came out of King's Youth Hostel, got some food there, card stamped and all of that, checked out the beds for later, although I've got this secret plan to not use them. I think it's a bit mad actually, but there's another place to sleep as well, Abu Dhabi. It's only about 30k further on. So out of King's, down the hill to the wooden bridge across the estuary at Barmouth. Summer's in full swing in Barmouth, so let's do an update. It's about 5:45, so pretty soon I've been going for 12 hours. I'm just trying not to think about how far left to go, how much climbing, but I've started seeing riders coming the other way. It's a bit demoralizing. Just cannot believe how quick they are. I guess they left at 4. I mean, I hope they left at 4. But even so, it's unbelievable. This is the Bryan Chapman. We came from down there. Still got plenty to go on this one. Just reaching the top now. Approaching the Menai Bridge, the one that goes into Anglesey. It's not, once we've been over that, it's not much further to the turnaround point. Menai Bridge, which means I'm in Anglesey. So it turned out the turnaround is basically just over the bridge. Got there about 10 to 8. And now I've set off again. Oh yeah, and I saw Paul. Hello Paul. Hope you're loving it. About 60k to go to King's. Beginning to get dark. Just a little bit. It's 9:30. So hopefully that means King's round about midnight. It's nice and peaceful out here now. Beautiful mountain stream to my left. Well, here I am at King's, back at the youth hostel. Got here about 5 to 12, 5 to midnight. Did all right actually. Loads of people crashing out here, but I don't think I'm going to join them. I'm going to try to press on to Abu Dhabi, see what happens there. It's only 30k, but it's freezing cold. So, woolly gloves, thermal, leg warmers, arm warmers, multiple layers, all of that. See how it goes. Well, I know it's not a particularly exciting picture on your screen right now, but not that far off the next control at Abu Dhabi, and right now just going through 400 kilometers, 19 hours, 42 minutes, 400k bang on. I don't know why I'm saying that, just to keep me awake or give me something to do, I suppose.
It's the 2:30 a.m, 2 in the morning vibe here. Baked red drum beans. Gonna have a lie down. Well, (20 past 4) now. Nearly 2 hours went by. Had a good old sleep. Feel fresh as a daisy now. Ready to take on the world. Was that convincing? Leaving Abu Dhabi control. Spent longer there than I planned to, actually. Next stop, Newtown. It's the estuary. Low tide in the estuary. Birds are waking up. Well, Newtown came and went. I got some breakfast, disgusting McDonald's breakfast, and got a receipt from the McDonald's there. And there's about 140 to go now. I'm just climbing the hill out of Newtown towards Knighton, which seems to go on forever, and I have tyre trouble. My front tyre has been losing air the whole time. I thought it's just a leaky valve, so I borrowed a track pump up at Anglesey, Menai Bridge, pumped it up there. I thought it would hold, but it's really, really soft now. Welcome to Knighton. Webley. Ice cream time. In Webley. So I realised I didn't say anything yet about Bryan Chapman and who he was and why the ride is named after him. I know lots of people know, but not everyone does, and got overseas viewers on this channel and stuff. So anyway, Bryan, well, the version I've heard is that Bryan was a cyclist who lived down in the southeast corner of Wales, I suppose around Chepstow, and his frame builder was up in Anglesey, and for reasons that make sense to people who like to ride their bicycles a very long way and to absolutely nobody else, whenever Bryan wanted something done to his bike, he'd ride it the length of Wales up to Anglesey, and then he'd ride back home again, just like what we're doing. I believe Bryan died a few years ago now, but his name lives on through this ride. It's not known what route he took, and in a way it doesn't really matter. It's the principle of the thing. Monmouth, Tintern Abbey. Might sound crazy. Almost don't want this one to end, but all good things must come to an end, and here we go, back at the start again. I'm well pleased with, oh my god, I'm so croaky. I'm well pleased with that, actually.
It's 2:30 in the afternoon, 32.5 hours all told. Nice one. That was fantastic. And hello and big thanks to everyone I chatted to along the way and rode with. The guys that gave me a draft and towed me the last 40k. That was amazing. Just wish I hadn't fallen off the back before Tinton Abbey.